Alright, so if you don't already know, they have just concluded the entire launch showcase for the one and only solo leveling Arise mobile game. Now, we have a lot of information to go through here today, a lot of information, so I hope you're ready for it. There is a crap ton of stuff that they are cooking up here, so again, realize this now. As always, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. This channel will be covering this game. Again, yes, I gotta work on the name of the channel because this was once a different channel, but yes, solo leveling Arise, coming very soon. That's the entire point of this video. Now, with this game, in this launch showcase, they give us the idea of characters, of like sort of confirming things that are happening. First off here, you're getting a lot of the characters. They have most of those characters shown in those videos uploaded to their channel. Those are the characters that are launching with the game, and those are the characters also that are going to be sporadically released to you. Let's use that as the word, right? So again, there is no confirmation of who specifically the launch roster is, but just know that there's a lot of characters at launch, and a lot of those characters that you've been seeing in those gameplay videos can either fall under the category of banner system later on, or again, launch system being day one, you have the character you can pull for them on like a standard banner format, correct? That's the first thing. Second thing, in this showcase, they also gave us a lot of gameplay and some new stuff that we kind of didn't know of. They have their own opening trailer and stuff like that, which is their own animation, not official, anime different studio. Apparently, Netmarble did it and made their own opening for the game, which was very, very cool. But the showcase did go and basically have a lot of blabbering, yapping, if you were to say. And obviously, we can't speak that language, so we don't know too much there. But we do know the core aspects, everything that was shown in the image. I'm trying to forward it up to like the right part here. But again, we have some more things. They went through a lot of like the showcase trying to say that we have redone this entire webtoon in our own way to make everything work. They also wanted to like show off the modes, which we kind of knew about. It was in the Apple description, right? When they gave us the idea of what's happening with this game and what they're planning to do. It gave us all the ideas of what modes there are. So there's a lot of stuff there. But again, single player action RPG to attack the gate, become the main character, Jinwoo. It's just giving you like a description of what this is. And they're saying we've recreated everything. It's a whole new story. They also announced and confirmed 10,000 times in this entire presentation that OC characters and OC story is a big part of this game, because they don't have so much to go off of when it comes to the entire aspect of itself, right? The IP is, it's a good IP, right? It's just not enough to make a whole live service game for 5 years, 10 years. So they want to make sure that it is, in their own words, a game that can last. So they are going to incorporate OC stories, but it's not OC characters per se. It's these characters having their own story written by Netmarble. That's what they're going for here. So stories that you could have seen adapted, stories that happened but you didn't see it, or could have happened but you didn't see it, those are things that they're going to go for here. And again, that's something that they really plan to work on and perfectly manage. For example, this is also a dialogue system, and this is something that, like, this is the first time we've seen this, but there's a lot of stuff here, and this clearly says right here, if we were to translate that text, a story not seen in the original webtoon. This is a preview of this character. Don't know how to, say her name, but she has her own story. He also has his own story, dealing with his father apparently, and the entire thing of setting up his guild or whatever. But there's a lot of original stories they plan. There's also this over here in the bottom left, that being national power level action pleasure, brilliant changing fighting styles. So they're trying to say basically what we saw yesterday. There's so many different fighting styles. There's so many different abilities. There's so many different things that are cooked up for this game that they want you to be able to experience and enjoy, because there's so much in this entire mechanic system, correct? Like action, quick time events, all those things that they cooked up, allowing players to kind of pick their own style also with weapons. Each weapon has a different ability. Each character has a different ability. Each weapon has a additional tree that can give you another set of abilities. So it's all up to what you want. And then again, there's so many weapons in the game that they're launching with, and each one has different things. Some of them will lower your speed but increase your attack power. Some of them will increase your speed and lower your attack power and then grant you a new debuff or buff or whatever. They're also playing onto the entire point of the webtoon, which is heavy on debuff and buffs and whatever. There's a lot of that stuff in this game too. So that's what they were trying to say in the infinite combat styles and infinite weapon choices. There's so many weapons and so many different weapons, and a weapon in a different character's hand can be stronger than a weapon in someone else's hand. But there's so much on that front, which they are trying to cook up. And then there's a bunch of other, again, you can see here abilities, right? Different styles of attacking, different styles of using the attack. So there's all these things that they're cooking up. So there is a lot of I don't know, man. When it comes to guides in this game, you're gonna need them. Literally. Oh my god, it's gonna be so fun making these guides. But there's so many different ways to play it. So you'll have to, like, when someone tries to make a guide, they're gonna have to take like 2 years to make it. You know what I mean? It's gonna take forever. They're also showing that if you perfectly time the dodge, you can actually benefit much more by getting a damage buff, or by perfectly avoiding every ounce of damage, allowing it to basically be a much more fluid combat. So kind of like TSH, if you've played it, MHA TSH My Hero Academia, they had a very similar system. If you land it, you get a benefit by getting a speed boost or guaranteeing your next hit. There was a lot of stuff that they did, which this is a little bit similar, but... And there's also all these things, right? Different sorts of attacks, different ultimates too. There is a lot of stuff. And if you perfectly time the ability, you get more of a benefit. But they showed so many different times things like this. But very cool. Quick time event over there in the middle, as you can see, QTE. But yeah, they went through a lot here. In the top right, let's see what this one is. So another part of the thing they're trying to showcase. And that is... combo battle that I can do it alone. Various battle modes with Shadow Legions and Hunters. There's a lot of modes apparently where you can actually use, Shadow Legions and, that entire thing. This is kind of a big spoiler for the anime if you haven't already watched it. Yikes. And I don't think this is animated yet, but not a thing. But yeah, you can have your whole army. So that is something that they're trying to also manage in this game with different modes where you can literally have and spawn in your own army and have them fight for you and fight with you, which is, dude, I can't wait to see how that turns out, genuinely speaking, because, oh my god, could you imagine in a like time battle or in a boss raid, you just have your whole Monarch spawn with you and or Shadow spawn with you? That would be just insanity. But they are doing that. They're also showing more characters here. Again, I don't know if these are the launch characters. I don't know too much on that front, but they do consistently show these characters. They also showed gameplay for each character, but this is all stuff that we've already seen, so we're gonna forward past this because we don't really care for it. But again, they do show a lot of the characters, and they show a lot of the stuff with how they play and how they handle. But again, it looks very cool. That's what I gotta say. It looks very cool. So progressing onwards, the stream was a long one. Yes, it was. It was about 47 minutes. 17 minutes of that probably was just loading into it. So it wasn't really too special there. But this is also Legion action, single action, and tagline. So there's multiple styles to play the game. If you want to play with your Legions, you can. Or if you want to play solo, if you want to play with your whole team on the battlefield, there's multiple ways to play. Last but not least over here, a new battlefield every moment, unexpected dungeon strategies. So they're talking about now with the map landscapes and stuff, there's many different areas to fight, whether it be in a dungeon, whether it be in a battlefield, whether it be in a city, correct? There's many different locations. There's also this thing over here where you have to pop chests. I don't know if this is after you finish the dungeon, you now loot the dungeon, and this is how you loot the dungeon by, cracking open the chest. Kind of a cool mechanic, I like that. But again, showing off all the different monsters. Time Attack is a brand new mode coming to the game, and it is something very cool where it's just beat the boss in a certain time, rank, and gain rewards. It's a ranking system, right? So again, yeah, people are gonna be like whale heavy, but that's a ranking system. So that's all they wanted to show on that front. Those are the 4 panels they wanted to show you, and that's basically that front out of the way. Now into launch plan. That's what they wanted to show next, but it's very cool. Ready for this? Oh my god, it keeps buffering, bro. Very annoying, very annoying. Here we go. Give it a second. Give it a second. He's going to announce it. There was also an opening that they showed. I don't know if I can show that to you because sometimes the animation, it gets very annoying to kind of handle, but we will see. So this is what they're showing here. What was this? This is stats in the webtoon. I don't think we really care about that, but if you want to pause and translate it yourself, you can. It's just saying that it's popular in these regions. In these regions, it's ranked in this area. They're announcing here that in 2024, the first ever game on this IP is coming from us. Shout out to us. We're so cool. And that's literally what they're doing here. I'm not joking. That's literally it. Now, 3/19 pre-registration begins. Officially, 3/19 will mark the first day of pre-registration. So now it is officially active. You can now hop over to iOS and do it and pre-register. That's what we saw yesterday. But beyond that, they now open up a timeline and they say coming soon, right? Ready for this? Ready for this? It's very cool. I like how they announced everything. It's hype to me, man. I'm so excited for this. But boom, slide over to the right. It's going to be available on App Store, iOS, PC on 3/21 for Thailand and Canada. So open beta for Thailand and Canada officially on March 21st. Then in the wonderful month of May, this is why I told you yesterday we're most likely correct. Yes, it's officially launching full wide global service in all different machines, everything, Android, iOS, Mac OS, everything. It's available in May for everyone. Everyone can play it then, which is probably May 8th, the first week of May. So only basically a month and a half until it releases officially worldwide for Canada and Thailand. You can enjoy with it in 2 days, correct? In 2 days you can enjoy with it. And then They're also going to be adding this game to Steam extensions in a further date. We don't know when as of right now, but in a further date, you will get this game on Steam. So again, be prepared for that. Then, blowing everyone's mind at the showcase and presentation, and even mine while watching this live, they pull this up, and I'm like, what are they showing? And then I realized they are showing us a full-blown roadmap about everything they plan for this game from the 5th month of the year all the way into the 12th month of the year, and there is a lot here. First thing that they show off is story chapters. So if you want story, you're getting story via the 5th month, the 6th month, the I think 7th month, no 9th month, right? Again, I'll go through this in a second here, don't worry, but first I want you to see it, break down how much they add to it, because there was a lot of stuff. But again, story chapter update on the 12th month also, so there's at least 4 chapters of story in this entire 5 to 12 month plan. We also have that boss indicator over there in the 10th month, that is new content targeting boss. Over there in July, or again the 7th month, also has another boss. This also, solo leveling SLC. They're officially holding championships for this game, where you can participate in time attacks and stuff and win something. They are holding championships consistently with this game. They're doing 2 over here, then a big one, then 2 more, then a big one. That's what they're going for. So there's championships planned for this game too, which is just, I'm shocked. They're holding championship matches and stuff like that. And if you rank, and you can get stuff. Now that they're zooming in a little bit, I'll kind of go through everything. But original story is planned at the start of the game. An original story you can play. On the first launch month, there's new weapons and hunters you can expect. The Battlefield of Time Season 1, and then Monster Wave content, all coming in launch month. Over here for month 2, we're going to be getting original story, new hunters, and new shadows. Battlefield of Time Season 2, a brand spanking new raid, and our first ever preliminary round of championship for the SLC is what they're calling it. I'm guessing Solo Leveling Championship. Over here in the 7th month, we are officially getting guild content. So very cool stuff there. We're also getting original story. We are getting new hunters, new weapons, and new shadows. Battlefield of Time Season 3, and the main draw round for the championship SLC first. And then we have over here in the next one, for the 8th month, we're having our 100th day commemorative update, celebrating 100 days of the game's launch. Original story, new hunters and weapons, some sort of roguelike content coming out. 100-day festival, so the first ever Solo Arise festival for the 100-day commemoration. And then Solo Leveling Championship finals. So that's because, again, the preliminary, then the draw, down the finals. Over here on the 9th month, we're getting upper level Demon Castle episode, new story update, original story, new hunters and shadows, Battlefield of Time Season 4, new raid, and Solo Leveling Championship 2nd round preliminary. So again, now a new championship starting, the preliminary round for that. Over here in the 10th month, new boss strategy type of content. We're getting original story, new hunters and new shadows, and again weapons, Battlefield of Time Season 5, and Solo Leveling. Main draw for the championship. Then over here, the 0.5 anniversary update, half-year anniversary update already in the 11th month. We can expect original story, new hunters and weapons, content expansion. Don't know what that is as of right now, but they're keeping it on the down low. Don't know what it is, but 0.5 anniversary festival, so the Solo Arise festival. We also have Solo Leveling finals for the championship. Last but not least, in the final month of the year being December, we do have an original story update, I don't know how to say that, it's an island episode apparently, highest level expansion. We do have original story, new hunters, weapons, and shadows, Battlefield of Time Season 6, and a brand spanking new world boss for everyone to compete into. And that is what they're planning for, again, each one of these months here. So very, very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff here. There's one more thing that they want to pop up. Give it a second and they'll pop it up. And then I'll translate that for you and see what they're cooking up. But, dude, this is a roadmap right before launch even. They've given us a lot here. Games don't do that, bro. Some games don't do that. So very cool stuff to see what the roadmap looks like. And all the plans that they have, which is pretty good. There's a lot of core content coming out. Again, a lot of it's not named yet, so we don't know what it is. Like roguelike, they added a few things here and there. Now the final text pops up. I will check what this basically says. Hunter Association, what is it? Hunter Association broadcast, Hunter and Shadow contest event, the first one ever. We're getting a second broadcast, so we're getting streams. This game is also doing streams. So on the 7th month, we're getting another broadcast. On the 8th month, we're getting another broadcast. On the 9th month, correct, the 9th month over here, we are getting a contest, Hunter contest, something like that. On the 10th month, another broadcast. On the 11th month, another broadcast. And then on the final month, a Hunter and Shadow contest. So Don't know exactly what that means. Let me just check this. So, let me just see. Yep, I'm right. So on the 100th day, they're giving you a stream to announce the festival. And then over here, they're giving you a stream to announce the festival. And some of these months, when they're not announcing something big, there's some sort of contest, which I don't know what that actually is, but it's some sort of hunter contest. Maybe, I have no idea. But the commemorative streams, right? So broadcast streams. Basically like how Grand Cross streams their units. That's what they're going for. But that's basically it, correct? That's literally it. Over here, what are they saying? Let me just check this. 5/24, what is that? Is that the release date? 5/24? Oh, May 24th. It begins worldwide. Never mind. It launches not even May 8th. May 24th. Damn. Wow. I really thought it would be May 8th. No, it's May 24th. Way further than that. Huh. What? That is insanity. So May 8th is just a placeholder date. But then again, I think that this is trying to say, yeah, May 28th, level up begins around the world. That's what it says, May 24th. So do what you will with this information. That is the full broadcast broken down. That is everything you need to know. Every single damn thing I could cover, I covered it. So again, hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like if you did. And if you made it to this point in the video, comment down below W. Just curious, all right? Take care, have fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace out, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I can't wait to see you in a few days with the official beta, which I'll try to take part in and see how that goes. So